Hello, this is Jamerica5288, and I decided that I'm gonna give you a garden tour. I'm out in the Austin area and it's 73 degrees. Lord, thank you. It was so hot this summer. Hello, this is Jamerica5288, and me and my dog are out here, the big one. I finally secured the chicken coop. So I want to show you how the plants are going. We got grass. I got grass coming up. I didn't plant no seed. I guess the seed was already there. Some of it is meat weed, so let me not say it's grass. But it's green. That's all that counts, right? Let me turn the camera around and we're going to do a garden tour, okay? So let me first show you a mulberry tree. Doing just fine. It's got extra leaves on it. I saw the mulberry tree, another one, the same from the same store. It was 50% off, but they didn't look good, and I was afraid to buy it. Maybe I should have. I was like, "Are you gonna give me my money back if they don't grow?" So I'm backing up a little bit, and I'm gonna show you all the brassicas I planted, along with a couple of flowers. So this is just a mixture of cauliflower, broccoli, Swiss chard, and cabbage. Oh, and I got a couple of these are poblanos. I thought they were jalapenos, but I cooked them. They're poblano peppers, so they're flowering. It's really, really pretty out here. See that? And guess what these are? My favorite green, turnip greens. They are doing just fine. I'll be harvesting them on another video. I got one lemon on my lemon tree. I'm gonna let that bad boy stay there until I think it's ready. Let me give it a feel. It's not juicy enough. Not juicy enough. So I think some of my fig trees bit the dust, but I'll just wait. Nope, they didn't. They're coming back. See that down there? Every time you think something died, it didn't. And then I stepped on. Look at this. That is asparagus. Girl, you need to weed. You need to weed. Poor fella, he went through here and got these weeds out. He was like, yep, and this one's coming back too. Pull that out. Weeds are sometimes easy to pull, sometimes not. But yeah, they're not dead. So I'm good. Maybe this one. I think that one bit the dust. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's the apple tree that I need to get in the ground. I still have not decided exactly where I want it. I think I'm gonna put it right beside the peach tree. But from what I have of peach trees, they grow really, really bushy. And then I have this crepe myrtle here that was stressed out, but it's coming. It's happy now. It's getting rain. So I don't know. I'm gonna put it somewhere. I have room. I just don't want everything all over the place. So I told you that I got into the trees again. You know I'm a tree person, right? Okay, so I had a lime tree that died. Well, it came back. Remember that one I cut down at spring? There it is. Philomena, don't make me get you, girl. Come here. Come here. Don't go into the neighbor's yard. Okay, here's another citrus tree. Come on, Philly. I have to talk to her so bad. This is a pecan tree. This is another reason why I couldn't put the apple tree there, because I have pecan trees. I have 3 of them. I have one right there, and then this one right here. Let's go, girl. She listens to me, but I gotta talk to her sternly. I love that dog. I don't want nobody to get her. If she goes to somebody's yard, she's a German Shepherd. You know how they feel about big dogs. So that's the other peach tree doing fine. I pulled the sleeve off. And guess what? When I pulled the sleeve off, there was a strap down here cutting off the circulation of the tree. I just hope I didn't bury a strap. It looks like it's fine, but I don't want, you got to check these trees when you buy and make sure, because they put these zip ties around the bottom and all along the trunk of the tree, and it kills it. I could keep on fussing. So I have some asparagus over here and a whole bunch of it. I need to get it in the ground. I'm gonna pull these up. I hate pulling up plants because they say that they could actually feel it. I don't like to kill anything unless I absolutely have to. So here's the okra. They're not doing well, but I need to put the asparagus there, so I might have to pull them up really, really soon. course, Swiss chard is still doing well. The flowers have bloomed. As soon as it rains, everything blooms. Lantana has spread, and another lantana popped up over here. That one that I planted in spring is right here. I got to get this asparagus out of here. They're in tubs, so that'll be fine. And here is the collard greens. Collard greens are not my favorite, but I planted them because people like them at Thanksgiving. So, okay. My chickens, I finally secured the chickens because they were eating up everything. This is chicken damage. They were doing their thing. Here's my pepper plant. Yay. My peppers have started blooming again and started producing again. There they are. There's a pepper right there. There's a couple of more, but see, one right here. America, get it up there. And then this one produces in bunches. It's a different type, but it is a bell pepper or a sweet pepper. Let's go over to the older garden. La 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 la. And I have 3 trees to plant actually. I got the pear trees here, and I have their sleeve on, but I lifted their sleeve up to make sure that there was no zip tie on the bottom of it down here, because that is what's killing trees. But there's no zip tie on this one, so it's fine. My sugar cane is still doing well, and my dog is stepping on some of my plants. Fill them in again. I planted some more okra, and they're producing. See the flowers? It's still warm here. It gets to about 52, 55 degrees at night, but that might go back up. We don't usually get really cold until after December. We'll see. El Nino, I don't know what's going on. Tomatoes have started producing again. They are all over the place. See that? There's tomatoes in there everywhere. They're not red yet, they're still green, but I have a whole bunch of them. Then I have some, what is this? Swiss curly kale. Sorry, couldn't remember the words. Get your words together, girl. So here they are. Still have some loofahs. They're dying off because loofah is, it likes heat. And the cold is killing it off. And then something that actually ate a loofah. You know you could eat the little ones. Well, apparently the bugs figured it out and they started eating them. But the loofah, if you plant loofah, know that it's aggressive. It's all over this, these crepe myrtles. I need to pull it off this one because it looks like it's killing this one. See that? It's all over the crepe myrtles. But the crepe myrtles will fight back. Crepe myrtles are strong, so that's why I wasn't too worried about it being on it. But this one is a little crepe myrtle, so I'm gonna pull it down. I might just pull this up because I'm not gonna get any more. I'm not gonna get any more gourds. I might just pull them up and call it quits for that. I'll bring you along with that. I'm like, maybe you don't like me pulling stuff out of the ground. I know I get a little upset when I see people pulling plants out of the ground, but that thing is gone. It's a goner anyway. It's just inhibiting. It's inhibiting my crepe myrtles that have been here for years. So I guess I'll get those out. I'll get those off of there. And what else do I have? The citrus trees are doing well. These are all Meyer lemon. That's another peach, not peach tree. I'm gonna say pecan, peach, pear. Get it together, girl. All right, peach tree. This thing is getting ready to go dormant. All the leaves are gonna fall off. This year, I'm gonna scrape up all the leaves off the ground. And I'm gonna take it over there to Raggedy Lane because this tree drops a lot of leaves, and I could use them. I still got a few holes in the ground. I'm not worried about that. This is my other lime tree, the one that I moved from the other side of the outside the back door. It's about 12 feet now. I just have to make sure that I cover it, somehow save it from the cold this year. Every year it gets damaged or it dies all the way down the ground, and every year it struggles to come back up. So this is the other apple, Red Delicious apple I bought. Just have to figure out where I'm gonna put these two. I'm gonna put them close together. I wanted to put it over here, but it seems like, I don't know, this tree, the neighbor's tree, is coming over and shading out. And then I have my crepe myrtle here, A crepe myrtle is giving it a run for its money. That crepe myrtle is gonna that crepe myrtle was planted after the neighbor's tree, and it's almost as tall. So I think that crepe myrtle is gonna eventually take over. It looks like it because it's just as tall. It's just not as wide. Crepe myrtle is a strong plant. So if you plant them, let me let you see one that I've been trying to knock off for years or move. This one, this little crepe myrtle, I don't want it here, but it's still here. So I guess it's meant to be there. There's nothing I could do about it. I should have never put it in the ground, because once you put a little, it gets rooted in the ground. If there's any root left on the crepe myrtle, it will continue to grow, even if you try to dig it up. Oh, those are birds. I'm like, what is that sound? Oh, so did I show you everything? Let me go back to the house. Here's my, it's not, you can tell it's not really cold because my aloe vera would have been dead. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this aloe vera. I don't know. So I have the asparagus plants here, and they're potted, so I can pull those out of the ground. My pear tree that is in a pot that needs to go on the ground. That's taro. I'm gonna leave that in there. Bought some banana plants right here. I planted some carrots, and they have been in here a while. Look at that down there. There's carrots. They're not big enough now for me. This one is Brussels sprouts. Turn around. My celery has finally started growing properly. This is another bell pepper plant. These are tomatillos. Tomatillos have flowers all over it. Actually, the flowers are getting ready to fall off, and they get ready to produce fruit. Hopefully they do it quickly, because running out of time. I planted these late in the summer because tomatoes, tomatillos, they will not grow in the summer. All the flowers fall off. Here's a tomato plant. If it doesn't grow, they're perennials. I'll pull them and try to save them in the garage or something. I'll figure it out. Sage plant. Yay. Here's my sage. I'm not buying sage anymore. That is the one lavender that made it. And I'm so happy that I'm thankful for that lavender. Dill bit the dust, so you know, there's sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I just have to replant it. Let me tell you what this is. This is chamomile. So I had a chamomile tea that I brought from the supermarket, right? And it was the one that came from Mexico. And then I was like, this thing looked like it got seeds in it. It don't look like they sifted it in nothing. Sure enough, they didn't. So that's chamomile coming up. Some more. Why would I plant this? This is more turnips. And here is, I think this is kale. I'm not sure. I just threw some seeds in a line, and then I forgot what I planted. So I'm gonna put it in the ground, and they'll tell me what it is. This is Mizuna. I think I'm gonna like this plant after a while. Mizuna grows well. This is another. Why'd I put this in here? That's another turnip. And here are the rest of the celery. I'm gonna try to keep the celery alive as long as possible. There's nothing in this planter right now. I have some cabbage. I'm succession planting cabbage, so that's where that's gonna grow. So I'm just letting this soil dry out, because when I came back from vacation, it was wet, extremely wet. It's still wet because it keeps raining at night. Here's some sweet potato slips, and that's how I grow my sweet potatoes. I just stick the potato right on top of the soil and let it do its thing. That's how I get my slips. I had the idea of having sweet potato plants, but that didn't work out. Look at how they look. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And here is let me back up over here so you can see. So here is the taro. The taro is not as big as it was this summer when I initially planted it, because you remember it died back. I went on vacation in the middle of August when it was 100 and something degrees here, and it didn't get any water. It was already struggling, but it didn't get any water, so it died. And now it's back, but it's smaller. It's okay. It's okay, Jamaica. It's all right. And that is my lime tree. So what I'm working on is trying to get all of this stuff, with the exception of the collards. I want to get all of these in the ground. The banana bush is not going in the ground. That's going in the garage, or it's going in the house, because they cannot take cold. I have banana planted and they're gone now. They died. They made it through the winter, but they certainly did not make it through the summer. What's this? Do I have a bell pepper down here? Yep, look at that. It growing, food growing everywhere. That's my dog hacking like that, like she's a 50-year-old, 70-year-old man. I shouldn't say 50, 70-year-old man. You okay, girl? Last update I'm gonna give you is the chickens. I covered up this entire coop. Those jokers were flying the coop. The chickens were flying the coop. Now look at them. All over there. I have a chicken lady coming today to get 2 of the roosters. I like him though. He's ugly. He looks like Skeletor, don't he? Let me close this door before I lose more chickens than I want, because Philomena will eat them. So, don't he look like Skeletor? Look at him. I don't know what he is. I hatched him though. I'm responsible for this mongrel. Bardrock is noisy, but since I've locked him up a little bit today, he didn't give me too much noise. But at nighttime and early in the morning, he makes a lot of noise, and I don't know if I can keep him. Black one, this black rooster right here, as pretty as he is, he has to go. He's very rough with the hands. He's torn. Whose comb? He bit off her comb right there. See that? That don't belong like that. There's a scab on one of their combs. I was like, man, there's too many roosters in here for this many chickens. And then I should call him Pepe Le Pew, because he chases even the chicks around. So him, the black one, as pretty as he is, he has to go. So she could have him. And I don't know. The Skeletor, him, he don't crow. He ain't giving me no problem right now. Guess he say I'm too ugly for her to I don't need to make no noise, because I know my butt is ugly. I need her to like me as much as possible. I need her to like me for my personality, because my looks are lacking. And I haven't checked today. I threw some jicama out here because it went bad. So that's not French fries, that's jicama. Apparently they don't like it. I am crouching down. These little ones right here, they are super friendly. Super friendly. Cochins, that's what they're called. Super friendly. They're getting bullied right now. Let me see if I have any eggs. Sure enough, I do. Yay! The only ones producing right now is the red ones. I'm not getting any from Cruella, and I'm not getting any from Dum Dum, unless they're laying somewhere else. So I'm gonna put these eggs up. I had a friend and he came over yesterday, and I said, hey, why don't you take some eggs with you? And then I forgot. And then I opened the refrigerator. Don't judge me. I got 1,000,000 eggs. I'm stacking them on top of each other now. I got them everywhere. I got 3 rows here, and that's, I don't know, 18. And then I got, look at that one. I'm not complaining. Thank you, God. Thank you. But I need to share. And I have some people who buy eggs. They buy farm-raised eggs, and they're paying a whole bunch of money for them. And they, they're my friends, and they help me out when I need help. And that's what he was doing yesterday, helping me out. And I forgot. Anyway, I'll see him again. I'll still have eggs, God willing. This is Jamerica 5288. I thank you guys for being with me, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Remember, keep planting and keep trying. Bye.